going on, NFL fans? Mr. Shawty here, back with another ShawtyTalks podcast. Today we'll be talking about the NFC East off-season overview. Let's get into it. So, we are going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys first. As of right now, I don't know how the Calvin Joseph thing's going to solve out, but as of right now, corner is not the biggest need. You got Anthony Brown, you got Trayvon Diggs, you got Calvin Joseph. That's fine. Now, hear me out. So, biggest need I think is going to be offensive guard. Replace Connor Williams. Give Dak Prescott the amount of time he needs to distribute to CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup. Next need, biggest need, I believe is going to be a backup tight end. You can do two tight end sets. You can keep that third wide receiver, James Washington, off the field. And my next need is another wide receiver. Keep James Washington in the role that was for Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson was meant to be a number 4 wide receiver last year with Michael Gallup. He was a solid number 3. Don't get me wrong. But again, better depth, the better. Keep James Washington as a number 4. Draft another guy. Hopefully he can fill in the number 3 role really nicely. On to the next need. The last need is I have an edge. Micah Parsons can play anywhere. Nickel and dime packages only need 1 to 2 linebackers. But between Fowler and Lawrence, I think you guys could use another pass rusher. Keep them guessing on where Parsons is going. So, on to the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to stick with Jalen Hurts, I think, another season. This isn't a great class. You guys got capital for next year as well. Biggest need, again, offensive guard. Replace Brendan Brooks. Give Jalen Hurts time to find his receivers that are not all that great. Between Rieger and Devontae Smith and Whiteside, you've used enough capital on wide receivers. Do not use another first-round pick this year. It's not your fault that you can't draft them. Defense needs help. You guys could use a linebacker. You guys could use another corner to go along with Slay and Maddox, whether that's Booth or Elam or McDuffie, you decide. And a safety would be really nice as well. Your safety situation is not very great. So yeah, that's my thoughts on you guys. Let me know down in the comments, Eagles fans, if I've hit your needs pretty well. On to the New York Giants. So New York, biggest need I think is offensive tackle. Hopefully the Bama guy is there. That's your defensive coordinator. He's worked with a lot of turnover before. So I think what you have right now, I think you can make it work. So biggest thoughts on it. You guys could use a nose tackle. However, with Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams, how often is the nose tackle going to be on the field? You could push that need farther down. You guys could use a tight end to replace Evan Ingram. You guys could use another edge rusher to go along with your, I want to say it was a second round draft pick from last year. And like I said, another inside linebacker to go along with Blake Martinez could make your defense really good. Let me know. I was thinking corner. Initially, I thought Adoree Jackson was a slot corner. Did research, talked about how well a couple years ago he did on the boundary. I don't know how you guys have been playing him. You guys have been really hard to watch the last few years. So my apologies on that. Let me know down in the comments whether Adoree Jackson is a slot corner or a boundary corner. Because between Aaron Robinson and Darnay Holmes, I don't think you'll find someone better to play the slot. On to the Washington Commanders. Washington, this is not a great class. Between Riddler, between Strong, Howell, Pickett, Willis, it's not a great class. But someone that might be there in the second round. I don't think you'll draft one in the first. Again, depends on how teams view these quarterbacks compared to their bridge quarterbacks. That might decide how fast these guys get taken. The biggest needs I think are going to be linebacker. Push Damlin Davis out to outside linebacker. Another corner, keep Kendall Fuller in the slot. Keep William Jackson off number one corner or number one wide receivers. And of course, you guys could also use another wide receiver, Curtis Samuel. Keep Curtis Samuel in the slot. Like I said, Carson Wentz, he's not going to be the answer here. The Colts had a better offensive line and a better running back. They couldn't make it work. I can't imagine you guys making it work either, as well as a coach that was familiar with him. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Peace out.